survive without you. I gotta tell you, it's better than I ever thought it could be. I could say I miss you, but that would be untrue. I know I'm being.
Baby, I'm waiting for you to finish.
I'm already dressed for work, so where do I drop him? Home or the office?
At home, Simon. I still need to pick up some documents in the house.
Okay, love. Joanna, I've been wanting to tell you something for quite a while now.
Okay, what is it?
I don't want you to get offended in any way by what I'm about to say. Or you know what, never mind, it's not important.
Don't do that to me. Tell me what you want to say.
I'm thinking we should both register in the gym, but that's if it's okay with you.
The gym? Why? Am I too fat for you? Or what exactly?
I just want us to register for it together, so you can shed some weight off and I can keep building up my muscle to be able to carry you on our wedding day.
Not funny. I'm not interested. I'm ready to leave.
As expected, you are giving me the reaction. Hey, I didn't say this because of any reason, I just said it.
You said it because you don't love me the way I am. You're ashamed of me.
Oh, Joanne, you want to go down this lane again? If I'm ashamed of you, would I have taken you out yesterday or introduced you to my friends?
Why are you telling me to go to the gym with you? Just say the truth. Tell me.
Because I want you to burn off some fat and I'll be there with you every step of the way.
This is how my body is, Simon. Do you think I haven't tried exercising? Is that what you think? I thought you loved me for me. I didn't know you would love me to want to change me to another person.
Do you love yourself this way? I've heard you cry on how you love to lose some weight, and now that I'm offering a way out, you are complaining and saying I don't love you.
She brought another man to the house. Can you imagine that, Mabel?
Fred, I don't understand what you are saying.
She brought in another man, Mabel. Didn't she read the rule books that she wasn't meant to bring in men to the house? Didn't she?
You mean there's a man in this house? Did he sleep over or did he just come this morning?
I think he slept over. Why can't she just go out there and meet him? Why does she have to bring him in here? Just why?
Fred, are you worried about the properties or are you jealous that Tonya brought a man?
Why would I be jealous? I'm worried on my properties, my inheritance.
I think you should talk to Tonya instead and remind her on the whole rules. You two can even read through the rules book together. More fun.
She doesn't want anything to do with me. Will you be free for drinks later?
I work here and I'm very busy today, sir.
You're taking the day off, Mabel. I don't want you cooking for either of them. Just leave the house and come back tomorrow. I'm going to the office. I'll see you later.
How is it possible that she brought someone to the house without me knowing? But I'm sure Mr. Anthony must have known about this.
What did I miss, baby?
What did I tell you, darling? Fred is catching feelings for Tonya already. He just found out that she brought her lover to the house.
What? Tonya brought a man to the house. Are you serious?
Yes, I am. He spent the night over and Fred just found out.
Isn't this against the rule? I mean, Tonya bringing a man over to the house.
It is, and she just lost the mansion to Fred by disrespecting the house.
You've got to be kidding me. She can't lose the mansion to Fred.
She just did, darling, and it's getting more interesting because she and Paul are still having an argument. Come and watch with me.
I will watch with you, but first, shouldn't you be preparing for work? You have a meeting today, or have you forgotten?
I remember. I will get ready, but for now, I still need to watch this.
Baby, drop the laptop and go and get ready for work.
On days like this, I wish Fred or Tonya had taken over the company.
If they did, I'm sure you wouldn't be watching them on the laptop.
I messed up, Rita. I don't know what came over me, but I messed up again.
What happened? Did you guys have an argument again?
We didn't. He just said something he shouldn't have. Can you imagine that he wants me to start going to the gym?
He said that to you?
Yes, but he didn't put it that way. He said we should both register in the gym. He wants to build his muscles and I can shed weight.
Oh, and then you got pissed, I guess.
I got mad at him. Why would he tell me to register in the gym? Did I tell him I want to lose weight or I wasn't comfortable with my body? I said some things I shouldn't have.
Okay, but I hope you didn't insult him.
I didn't know, but I'm regretting my actions. I shouldn't have spoken to him the way I did. I should have just told him no or yes.
I think you should have said yes to him, since he said you both register in the gym. But was he forcing you to do it? Or it was a suggestion?
It was a suggestion, but I don't know. I said stuff to him, Joanne. I did.
It's okay. He should understand you and not make much of an issue out of it, since he knows how you feel on stuff relating to your body.
What if he doesn't understand? He apologized to me about the old suggestion and brought me home. But throughout the ride home, he didn't say anything to me. And I didn't say anything as well. I messed up.
It's okay. This isn't a big deal. I'm sure Simon will call you, or you can call him to apologize if he doesn't call you.
Why did he have to suggest the gym? Just why?
It's nothing bad, Joanne. But you mustn't agree to it if it's something you don't want to. No one can force you to go register in the gym or exercise if you don't want to.
Baby, you shouldn't have left the way you did.
Oh, I should have stayed back and allowed Fred, your legally married groom, to come and insult me the more, right?
He didn't insult you, Paul. See, I'm sorry about it though.
Barging inside the room like it's something he always do. It's a wonder he didn't come inside the room last night while we were together.
You don't try such, baby. See, we don't have anything together.
I didn't want to hear any of your lies. I should have known from the start that you will eventually fall back into his arms. You still love him, right?
I don't love him. I'm only married to him because he's the only way.
The only way you can get your properties. You've said it to me a million times, but it's like I've lost you because we barely spend time together.
We always spend time together.
I'm not fine with this anymore. Like this whole marriage stuff isn't fine with me.
What are you saying, Paul? I'm doing this for us so we can have money.
Doesn't look that way to me. Tonya, in the real sense, you are a married woman, regardless of the circumstances that surrounds your marriage to Fred. You are both married to each other.
I will get a divorce in 2 years' time.
2 years is a very long time. And with what happened today, I'm sure I can deal with that stuff. I'm not sure I can deal with this stuff. What if something happens between you two within the 2 years?
Nothing will happen between us, Paul. You should know me. I'm not that kind of lady. I'm not going to allow myself have anything with him.
I have to work. I need this job because unlike you, I don't have any inheritance waiting for me.
This isn't fair for you to say, Paul.
Uncle, you should have sent for me. I would have come over to see you in the office.
How's everything going at home between you and Tonya?
Everything is going well, Uncle. We are fine. We even have it in mind to come and visit you and Auntie one of these days.
You both will be welcome to the house. We would love to have you guys over.
This Sunday, we will definitely come over and see you.
Okay, well, since everything is going on well, I just said I should check on you.
Thank you, sir. Does this mean he doesn't know about Tonya and Paul? Is that what this means?
I just saw your uncle leaving your office. Is everything okay?
I think yes. Do you know he didn't say anything about Tonya bringing a man over to the house? He just came to check on me.
Maybe he's unaware that you brought a man to the house. I told you there might be no cameras in the house.
I don't believe that. There has to be cameras hidden in the house somewhere, or maybe a voice recorder. There has to be something.
You can get someone to come and scan the house to find out if there's anything like that in the house.
I can't do that, man. What if I lose money in the process? Hell no. I'll just go on with my normal life. Like there's a camera watching everything I'm doing.
Is everything okay with you? You got me worried with your call.
I realized that I was wrong to have talked to you the way I did earlier on.
That's past already. I'm the one who should be sorry. I ought to understand that those are sensitive stuff you wouldn't like to talk about.
It's not that sensitive, Simon. It's just that I wasn't expecting that you would say something like that to me. It made me realize that I was overweight.
You know you're overweight, babe. It's not like it's something you can run from. I'm not forcing you to hit the gym. I'm just making a suggestions to you.
I know, and I've decided I will both register in the gym.
You don't have to do it, Joanne. I'm not forcing you to do this. I still love you regardless of what you decide.
I want to do this, Simon, for myself, and since you're going to be there with me, it's going to make the whole process to be more fun for me.
I'll be there for you, Joanne, every step. I promise you this.
I'm sorry again for how I reacted to you.
Tonya, how are you doing?
Rita, I'm not fine. I'm not okay one single bit.
Come over here and sit down. Don't cry, please. Should I get you something to drink?
I don't want to drink. I'm heartbroken since like Paul and I are over.
No, that's not possible.
It just happened, Rita. He told me to leave his office. And
Why would he do that? Is this still about the pictures you and Fred posted online?
it's not about the pictures. He came over to the house to spend some time with me. And then Fred came into my room without knocking at the door and was asking me what I was doing. Can you imagine?
You brought Paul to the house? Is that what you're saying? I thought you guys agreed on not bringing the opposite sex to the house.
An agreement that can be broken at any time. It's easy for Fred since he doesn't have a woman in his life. He's single.
Let me guess. Fred drove Paul out of the house after seeing him in the room.
No, Fred left the room and Paul got pissed at the questions Fred asked and he started accusing me of having an affair with Fred.
He's just being jealous. We don't know you're not having anything to do with Fred. But why will Fred not knock on the room before entering inside?
I don't know, but he came to tell me he was leaving for work, which is his normal routine every day. But Paul doesn't want to hear anything. I have nothing to say. I went to his office to explain myself, but you had to see how he talked to me and he didn't want me around.
Why don't you give him some time for now? I'm sure he will come around because he will realize that he's wrong with his accusations.
He's wrong, Rita. I wish I didn't have to do any of this for my inheritance. Why do I even have to marry Fred? Why does he have to be involved?
Things happen the way we don't plan it most time, Tonya. See, everything will be okay between you guys. I'm sure Fred might not have meant anything bad.
I need to go home to him. We'll see later, Rita.
It's already late in the night and she's not back. Should I call her or should I let her be? I know she's pissed at me for coming to the room without knocking. Why didn't I even knock? But what was she doing having a man in the house? It's very obvious she doesn't care about the rules or she didn't finish the rules books up till now. It's not like the rules are even that much.
Just what I was hoping to see. What was the meaning of what you did in the morning?
I should be the one asking you that question.
Why? Why would you be asking me that? You saw me with my lover inside the room and you didn't think to knock on the door.
Not knocking was a mistake, but seeing that man in there was totally unexpected.
Unexpected? Well, you should expect it more because he's going to be coming over to the mansion to live with us for at least a week. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Is that Paul? The man you always talk to? The one who's in love with you?
Yes, it's the one. You should also get yourself a woman. Bring her over to the house. I won't mind. That way we both can perfectly stay off each other.
2 key words of this marriage: commitment and loyalty.
What commitment and loyalty? This is a loveless marriage. I don't love you and I will never love you.
Why don't you love me? Is it because of what happened in our past?
Fred, stay off me and Paul.
Read the rule books. Read the rules book first. If you feel bringing Paul to the house is way important than you getting your inheritance, please make that decision for yourself. You will get evicted from the house with nothing while I continue the game.
What are you talking about?
In this house includes that you will not bring in any other person to the house to spend the night or to sleep with anyone else aside from me inside the house. I'm off to bed. Read the book, Tonia.
He's got to be kidding me.
Man, pick your call. I know she's the one calling.
I don't want to talk to her. What's there to say? I know she wants to keep apologizing on what happened earlier on, and I'm tired of her continuous apologies. She should just let me be.
Do you really believe she's got something to do with Fred?
I don't know, but I need her to know that if she does, I won't want to have anything to do with her anymore. Nothing.
I don't believe she will have anything to do with Fred. She is doing all of this to get her inheritance for you to so you can live the baby girl and baby boy lifestyle.
I'm not living that lifestyle anymore, but she is. Do you know she doesn't even send me money anymore? And if I ask her for money, she's always like her uncle. She's always like her uncle doesn't give her money.
What if you didn't give her money?
I checked her account balance, man, and the money there is reading in millions. Yet, she hasn't sent me a single dime. She might as well go on ahead with her life alone.
Is this really what you're saying, man?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm not interested in her for now. Not until she does the right thing or she can forget about me.
Man, you'd better not lose a woman like Tonia. We both know that at the end, you both are the ones to enjoy it all.
We both? How is that possible? She might end up with Fred. She might not even divorce him. Haven't thought of that happening.
It's true, but this lady loves you a lot. I've known you two some time now.
Man, let's just forget about this whole conversation. Let's talk about something else.
Can we talk?
Of course we can. But that is on the condition that you have read the rules book.
I've gone through it. I'm sorry for my reaction towards you earlier on. I thought you were being self-centered. I didn't know you were trying to save me from losing the inheritance.
I'm glad you have read the book, Tonia. See, I didn't tell Uncle anything about what happened, and I hope he isn't aware of it. Because sometimes I get the feeling that we are being watched.
I also have that feeling, but regardless of that, Uncle hasn't said anything to me despite the rules I break.
Give me an instance when you broke the rules.
I raised my voice at Mabel like a few days ago, and I almost wanted to slap her.
You have got to be joking, right?
I'm not joking. This happened a few days ago. I wanted her to make Paul some food to eat when he came around, but she disagreed that she wasn't going to make it. You mean she didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me, but she might have told Uncle about it. You must treat all domestic staffs with respect, without insulting them or treating them wrongly.
Seems like you have memorized the whole rule book in your head.
I didn't have to memorize them. I just have to pretend to myself that we are so much in love, in a committed relationship. The rules become easier to follow at that point.
Pretend that we're in love with each other. I don't know if I can try it.
You were once in love with me. What makes you think we can't try it again? You don't even have to pretend about loving me, cause you still love me.
You think I still love you?
I know you still love me, Tonia. And that's why even if I kiss you, you don't do anything about it, but only ask me why I kissed you.
I'm going to go to my room.
Why? What exactly are you scared of? Have you even thought of the possibility of us winning 100% of the inheritance? Cause that's what I think I want. 100.
Oh my god, he kissed her baby.
I know, but I want to see her reaction. I hope she doesn't stop him this time around.
She's not stopping him, babe. She's not.
What did I tell you, darling? I said it, that they were both going to fall in love.
Doesn't look like love to me yet. I think she's just depressed. What happened with Paul? That she's kissing Fred. But this is a good start.
He's taking her to the bed. I think we should stop watching it at this point.
Why should we? What if she regains back her senses and wants him to stop?
We are not watching them again. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to send them some money to take themselves out. Things are moving way faster than I expected.
Things are moving fast, and that makes it dangerous. But I know you won't agree with me.
I am going to have to post certain pictures of this online to those who place their bet, so they'll know that the whole game is getting more interesting with a predictable end.
Just one night together in bed, and you think that's enough to get them in love?
Tonya wouldn't have slept with him if she didn't have feelings for him.
So you know her that well. I think she's having an issue with Paul, and that's why she's here allowing Fred have his way.
Whatever, but I tell you, I'm right with my predictions on how this will end.
How do you feel after today's session?
Baby, I feel so exhausted. My legs are even too weak for me to stand for long.
You can find somewhere to sit so you'll be able to relax.
I'll do just that. I can see that you still want to exercise, lifting those bars. You are strong.
Don't say that. Can you see those other guys over there? That's how I want to be so I can be able to lift you up easily.
Do you think they can carry me?
Do you want me to call one of them to come and lift you up?
No. I wouldn't like that. Why don't you go back to lifting your weight while I wait here?
I'm using this opportunity to rest as well. Those bars are heavy.
I'll place an order of good foods for you later in the evening, so you regain your lost weight, my love.
I really appreciate this. Isn't that Chris? What's he doing here?
I thought you said you asked him if he would be available and he said he will be busy.
He probably changed his mind. I'll go and see him while you sit down and rest. Remember, it's not about overstressing yourself out. One step at a time.
Yes, baby, I remember. I'll find somewhere to sit.
What the hell have you done, Tonya? Damn it, how could I have made myself so vulnerable to let this happen? How?
Good morning, Tonya. I didn't want to wake you on my way to work, as I noticed you were sleeping deeply. You still look very beautiful in your sleep. I know you might not want to see me this morning, and that's why I left for work earlier without telling you.
Good idea, because I can't imagine what it will feel like seeing him this morning.
Please don't start giving me an attitude when I'm back home. We can act normal and pretend as though nothing happened, if that's okay with you, or we can talk about it.
I'm very sorry, Ma. I can come back.
What are you doing in Fred's room? What do you want?
I came to take the plates to the kitchen as I thought he must have left them in the room.
Oh, I see. Who made breakfast? You or him?
He made it by himself, Ma.
I've not eaten it as you can see, so just leave it. I'll call you to come and clear it once I'm done.
Okay, Ma.
He made breakfast for me. Does this mean he's falling back in love with me, or is he already in love with me? Which of the two? Imagine us having 100% of it all. Paul, hello baby, good morning.
Good morning, my love. I'm sorry about yesterday on how I reacted to you.
Baby, it's okay. I'm the one who should be sorry for everything. I'm sorry.
I'm the one who's sorry because of how I reacted to you. I should have trusted you. I know you would never cheat on me or have anything to do with Fred.
Of course, baby, I will never cheat on you. I swear it.
I know. What do you say I take you out so I can apologize on my behavior to you?
That's not necessary, baby, but I would love to go out with you. Just let me know the place and I'll make myself available.
What's going on, man? I feel like I'm missing out on something here.
I don't understand what you're saying, man. What are you referring to?
You killed today's meeting. The way you presented your work, it was like you were prepared for it. Meanwhile, we both know you weren't.
Oh, I see. Even my uncle was surprised at how I did. I myself am surprised.
Something is going on that you're keeping from me. Are you and me having an affair?
Why do you keep matchmaking us together? Come on, man.
Obviously, because you two have got feelings for each other, but no one is admitting it.
Did she come to you that she has feelings for me? Or you are making assumptions?
Don't you have feelings for me, Belle?
I have no interest in any woman. I made it clear to you, man.
Oh, you don't? So what made you present the way you did? Tell me, man, so I can also get it for myself. So I'd be killing my presentations.
You better get back to work, because I can see that you are lazing around. And you know what happens to lazy staffs here.
You're not yet the boss, and you're threatening me. Well, how's Tonya?
She's good.
Or is she the reason for the glow on your face? I'm just getting some positive vibes out of you, man. And it's exciting for me.
Tonya is fine. She should be at home sleeping or preparing for work.
You didn't see her this morning? Wow. I know something is fishy here that you're not telling me, man.
Davis, go to your office, man.
I thought you said you're not coming.
I changed my mind since I was going to be free today. I forced myself up.
Lazy Chris, are you ready for us to go and lift some weight? A little competition.
You know I'll win you in this, but I would love to do that. How's Joanne?
She's good, man. Look at over there. She's waving at you.
Such a great idea that you brought her here to shake some weight off.
I know, man. And she's been really trying a lot. If she keeps this up with positive vibes and enthusiasm, she will lose about 10 kg in a month plus.
10 kg? You've got to be kidding me, man. The process is going to be slow. What does she even weigh? 200 kg?
You're not serious, man. But I'm being real here. She has lost 4 kg already in just 2 weeks of exercising. She will be able to shed more weight.
To have you. And I think for the first time, you are serious about her.
I've always been serious about her. She's a great woman and I love her.
Do you love her, or you are just hitting on her and enjoying everything she brings to you?
I don't have your time. Are you ready for us to gym? Or you stay here talking unnecessarily on stuff that ain't really your business?
Babe, I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I don't know why I acted the way I did.
It's okay, baby. I understand it's not easy for you to see me married to someone else, all in the name of trying to get my properties.
It's understandable, baby. It's just that I feel jealous about it all. And I think on the wrong stuffs most of the time.
I understand you, babe, but you've got to trust me here. That's all I'm asking from you.
I'm trying to trust you here. But tell me this, have you and Fred done anything together?
I and Fred.
If it's not my favorite niece, Tonya, my darling, how are you doing?
Good evening, Uncle Tony. What are you doing here?
I'm meeting with some friends here. I can see you're also with someone. Won't you do the introductions, or do I do it myself?
Paul, meet my uncle, Uncle Tony. He's my dad's brother.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I've heard a lot of stuff about you, sir.
Thank you, but I've not heard about you. Paul, right? Are you guys old school buddies?
I'm Tonya's.
We are old friends, Uncle. It's really good to see you.
Okay, well, I'll take care of your lunch bill and I'll send over a wine to the table. Nice to meet you again, Paul. Antonia, say hello to your darling Fred for me when you get home.
Wow, just wow. An old friend.
Mabel, what are you doing here?
Mabo, what
Joanne, Simon, what a surprise to see you too. Joanne, what are you doing here?
Simon is my lover. He's the one I was telling you about while chatting. Are you two related?
Yes, she's a distant cousin of mine, but she didn't tell me she'll be coming.
You are both cousins. Wow. Why didn't you ever mention having a cousin brother?
I didn't see it as important. Well, I just came to say hello to you.
You're not leaving now, Mabel. I bought some food. Baby, we left it in the car.
Go and get it so we eat together.
Seriously, Simon, like, you really serious or you are kidding me?
I can explain, Mabel. See, it's not my fault. You and I had a break from each other.
Why didn't you tell me you have someone in your life?
I'm only with her for a short term, nothing more. Plus, we are not really dating, I and Joanne.
Does she know that you guys aren't dating or you are lying to her?
Mabel.
Damn it, Simon. I hate these situations. I thought we settled our issues.
Mabel.
Is everything alright, baby? I just saw Mabel leaving the house.
She got what she came for already.
Baby, you have to understand that I had to say that. What was I going to say to him?
You should have told him that I'm your lover.
This isn't the right time for me to tell him that, Paul. See, I'm still in the game with Fred.
Fred! I'm tired of hearing his name.
I'm sorry, Paul. Let's talk on something else, like how your day went,
You are just ruining everything, Tonya. I think we should just take a break right now.
A break? Baby, we can't take a break. What do we need that for? See, let's fix our issues.
This issue is unfixable, Tonya. You are married to someone else. I need to accept this.
I'm married to Fred to get back my property, my inheritance. Why are you acting like you don't know this? Why, Paul?
You can't even introduce me to your uncle that I'm your man. You can't let me stay over in your mansion for a week. What are we even doing? Just what?
I'm trying to get back my inheritance. You understood all of this. So why are you not making an issue out of it? I've told you that I don't have anything to do with Fred.
I can't do this, Tonya. Please don't call my number again and stay away from me.
Come on, Paul.
I'm serious, Tonya. When you are done with this whole game stuff, you can call me. We can talk about us then.
Paul, wait, Paul. Oh my God, Paul.
Welcome, baby. I was even about to call you now.
I took longer than usual, right? The meeting didn't end quite well today.
What happened over there? I thought you said there wouldn't be any issue of any kind.
Turns out that they all want to know what's happening in the game. They want more than just pictures, live videos, like what we watch is what they want.
I hope you told him that it won't be possible.
I did, and that's why we took long arguing. There was no part of the agreement that stated that they must watch it live.
Exactly.
But I'm sure if Taj was alive and Morris, they would have aired it live for everyone to see what's happening in the house.
That's kind of true, but they're not alive, which means things can change. You're in charge.
I know, Baby, we've not come to a conclusion yet. Everyone just...
I'm sure they will still agree with you. You're smart, baby, and everyone agrees with you.
Not this time around. With the picture out, there are more bets. Are you sure you won't want to change your bets?
I'm still stuck on the same decision I made, baby. You have nothing to worry about.
I ran into Tonya while in the meeting.
Let me guess. She was meeting with Paul, right?
Yes, she was. And they seem to have gotten into an argument because he walked out on her.
Damn, he walked out on her. What did she do?
Nothing. She sat down all alone for some moments and then she left the eatery. Have you been watching them?
No, baby, the laptop is in the living room. I've had a long day at work. All I want to do is to rest my head.
I'll allow you to rest. I need to go and watch what will happen when she gets home.
You're finally home. Welcome, Tonya.
Don't tell me you're waiting for me to come back home.
I was. You know I don't go to bed without making sure that you are fine. Except for yesterday, of course.
I didn't ask you to wait for me, Fred. See, I'm not even in the mood for this.
What happened out there? Did someone get you in an off mood?
Why are you asking me like you care about me? Stop all of this. If this is about last night, just forget about it.
I'm not even saying anything about last night. I'm just checking to see if you're okay.
If you must know, Fred, last night was a mistake.
Last night wasn't a mistake, Tonya. It was meant to happen and I know you enjoyed it as much as I did.
Oh my god, is that what you think? That I enjoyed myself with you last night?
I see you're not in a good mood this evening. But I had planned dinner for us. I made it specially for us so we can talk over everything.
I'm not interested.
Come on, Tonya. This is just an harmless dinner. You shouldn't allow my food to go to waste. I cooked.
Baby, please, can we see? Let me come over to see you at home.
Why do you want to see me?
Baby, allow me to come see you. Please, where are you right now? Send me your address.
Are you saying you've forgotten where I live?
I've been to your house, but you are not there. And I've been calling you continuously.
Why didn't you tell me you have someone in your life? Someone you are serious with?
Because it's nothing serious between us. She's the one who sees it as something serious. She calls me her lover and I'm just playing along.
Oh, Simon, you're a bad liar. You're trying to play smart on me.
I'm not trying to do that, Mabel. See, I was surprised to see you in the house. Everything just happened so fast and I couldn't even say a word.
It doesn't look that way to me. See, stop calling me. I wish you the best with Joanne. She's a great lady and I'm sure you know that already.
Maybe can we see, please? Allow me to explain myself to you physically. Let's talk, please.
There's no way for you to come over to where I stay.
Why not, Mabel? See, just send me the address. I'll come now so we can talk about it all.
I have nothing to say to you.
I have a lot of stuff to tell you, Mabel. Will you come over to the house, please?
Has she gone or she's still in the house?
She isn't here. She doesn't stay over. I'm telling you that you misunderstood everything that happened here. Please, let's see.
Pick up the call, Paul. What's wrong with you? Why don't you pick the call? Pick up, please. Why won't you pick up the call? Can't treat me this way. Why is he treating me this way? Why can't you understand why I'm doing this? I just want to be alone, Fred.
You're crying, Tonya. Talk to me. What's wrong? What happened?
I just want to be alone, please. I want to be on my own.
I'm not leaving you alone, Tonya. Tell me what's happening. Did you and Paul get into a fight?
How do you know me and Paul had a fight?
Cause that's the only reason you could be crying. What happened between you two?
He isn't picking my calls. I've been calling him, but he's not responding.
Did you guys get into an argument?
We didn't. I met Uncle Tony in the eatery and I introduced him to Paul as my friend.
Oh, I see. And he got pissed that you introduced him as a friend and not your man.
Yes, it did, but what was I to do? There's no way I could have told Uncle Tony to meet my lover, not now at least.
Paul is meant to understand with you. I know you are doing all this for the two of you to have a better life together. I will call him and talk to him for you.
Would you do that for me, Fred?
I will. Just give me his phone number, so I will talk some senses to him, so he won't make the same mistake I had made.
What mistake are you referring to, Fred?
The mistake of losing you and going after a woman I thought loved me.
I can tell that you are drinking because you are thinking. Am I right?
And you're also drinking because you're thinking, right?
I am. I'm in a really off mood this evening and all I want to do is to clear my head.
I also want to clear my head. Drink before making any other decisions.
My woman and I are having an issue. I really love her, but things aren't going as we planned.
Money issues?
Yeah, money issues. But in this scenario, it's different. She has to be in a compromising position to get the money we need.
A compromising position? What kind of position can that be?
Don't worry about that. I agreed to her doing this, but now I'm having double thoughts about it because it's like I'm losing her in the process.
Then stop her from doing this. Tell her you no longer support her doing this.
It's not that easy for me to tell her to stop this. Would you let go of your desires because you love a man?
If I truly love him and I think he will do the same for me, I will let go of it.
I can't let go of my desires for her, so I wouldn't expect her to do the same.
I guess you both don't love yourselves.
I love her. I really do.
Then you should be able to trust her then. Support what she's doing since she's doing it with your consent. Or if you're not really fine with it, let her know and tell her to stop it.
It's not that simple. What about you? What are you thinking of? Love issues or work related?
Mine is kind of a love issue, but I'm not even sure if I should be reacting the way I am reacting.
Joanne, what are you doing here? I thought you went home.
I decided to come back as I was the only one at home and I didn't want to be home alone.
You decided to come back?
I know I said I wasn't going to stay over earlier on, but Rita isn't home. She's with Chris and they're both having a good time in the restaurant right now.
But we already had a lovely time in the restaurant earlier on.
I know, but we can both spend the rest of the night together.
About that, I was actually on my way going out to see a friend.
Okay, but you didn't mention it to me earlier on, but whatever. I'll be waiting for you here. Don't just stay too long out there.
Why don't we go together? Let's go and see my friend together.
Okay, baby, but just give me some minutes to rest and then we'll go together. Mabel.
What the hell, Simon? What's this? Don't tell me you called me over here for a lovers meeting cause you know I'm not interested in that.
What are you talking about, Mabel?
Can we please go outside and talk?
I come to your house and you want to push me outside to go and talk?
What are you trying to do by telling me this stuff?
I'm not trying to do anything here, Tonya. I'm just saying Paul should be wiser than me. And I want to help you guys fix your relationship if I can. Why not?
You can't fix it. You know what? I don't need you to call him for me. We'll sort ourselves out like couples do.
That sounds like a good idea. Will you still be interested in having dinner with me?
The least thing on my mind is dinner.
You are still thinking of Paul. Well, I can bet that he's either thinking of you or he's with his friends in the bar drinking and enjoying himself.
Was that what you were doing while I was crying out my eyes?
Tonya!
No, you were with Anne at home laughing and talking about me, right?
I made a mistake that I can never be right. No matter what I do, it will never still be enough to show you how truly sorry I am for what I did to you.
You aren't sorry, Fred.
I'm really sorry, Tonya. And if it will give you satisfaction, she broke up with me and moved on with another man. She's married to him now.
Anne is married to another man?
Yes, she is. And you can say it serves me right. Oh yes, it does serves me right for leading you on these years, only to break up with you.
Why did you do that? Why, Fred? I loved you and gave you my all. I gave you everything, but you threw it all away.
Simon, you can talk to your cousin here. I can excuse you too, if you need some privacy.
Thank you, Joanne. Sounds like a great idea.
We don't need any privacy, Joanne. Simon, say all you want to say here in front of your friend. Actually, in front of my friend.
I don't really want to hear what you both have to say. I know it might be something personal or on your family.
On our family? No, I and Simon aren't related. Do you think we'll be related? And I wouldn't have mentioned it to you before that I had a cousin.
You're both getting me confused right now. Simon, I thought you said she's your cousin.
Mabel.
We are not cousins. Simon and I are lovers.
What? No, you are kidding me right now. I and Simon are lovers.
Maybe let's go and talk outside. Or Joanne, you go home. I'll come and see you at home. You are not even meant to be here.
Excuse me? What did you just say to me?
Joanne isn't going anywhere because she's right where she's meant to be. Joanne, how long have you two been dating?
For almost a year now.
Wow, a year. Well, I never knew. I and Simon have also been having an affair for 3 years. We took a break from everything 3 months ago, but I'm back to his life. We've both been seeing each other for like 7 months now.
What? You're kidding me, right? Simon, say something.
He can't say anything because this is the truth that I'm telling you.
Simon! Please say something, I beg you. Tell me Mabel is lying. Tell me she's your cousin.
Simon, tell us something. Tell us something like why you've been lying to the two of us.
I can't deal with this.
Joanne, where are you going to? Joanna.
It's so sweet to see them talk about this. I did not know that he left her for another lady.
We didn't know why they broke up in the first place. Baby, I think I should actually agree with what they said on us showing this light.
Anthony, this will be a breach of contract to both Tony and Fred. They don't know about this, right?
They don't, and I don't know if they will agree to it. But if there's more money to be won for them, I'm sure they won't mind.
I don't think they will want their lives to be public. These kids are doing a lot by agreeing to even play this game. And this is cause you worked with their parents to make them broke. You followed all the rules up till now, but this time, don't, baby.
Jacinta, this is going to be hard. My hands are kind of tied, but think of the money they will make from this.
10% from their parents' money is enough money. And the way I'm seeing it, they might even win 100% and other bonuses.
Did I hear you say they might win 100%?
I said May. I'm sure you heard that, but my prediction on how things might end still stands.
I won't argue with you.
It's Simon. Hello, Simon.
Rita, has Joanne called you yet? Have you seen her?
No, she hasn't called me. I'm out on a date with Chris. I thought you two were together.
We are not together, and I checked her at home, but she's not there.
I'm sure she's around. Just don't worry about her, Simon.
We have to be worried about her. Something happened while we were together.
What happened? Did you guys have a love argument again?
No, this isn't a love fight. This is a different situation, Rita. Can you please just help me find her? Call her and see if she will pick your calls.
What did you do, Simon? What happened between you two?
That doesn't matter right now. Can you just find out if she's okay first, please?
What did you do, Simon? Tell me what you did so I will know where to find her too.
She found out I'm cheating on her.
What the hell? Oh my god, Simon. How could you?
It wasn't intentional. See, I can't explain myself on the phone. All that matters is that we find her first. She didn't take her car with her. It's parked right in front of my house.
Oh my god. Simon, not again. No, no.
I can't believe Simon would cheat on me. He loved me. He lied to me. He lied to me. He used me all these months. I trusted him and I thought that he was different. I thought he was different. That he was serious about me and wanted a future with me. But I was just so foolish. I lied to myself all this while, thinking that someone was going to love a woman like me. Who would love a fat woman like me? Who will? He must have told Rita for her to be calling me. I don't even want anything to do with Simon. I just want to be on my own.
She's not picking my calls, Simon.
She won't pick our calls. She's pissed at the both of us.
No, Simon, she's pissed at you. You're the one who caused this. I hope you know.
I caused this? How did I cause this? Weren't you the one running your mouth, telling her all about stuff she didn't deserve to know?
Are you saying Joanne doesn't deserve to know the kind of man you are?
What kind of man am I, Mabel? Just what kind? See, I didn't want any of this to happen.
You should have thought about that before sleeping with the both of us.
None of this was meant to happen. She wasn't meant to be here today. She was meant to be at home, resting her head and relaxing.
Can you hear yourself? You're still creating excuses like this. You told me over the phone that you weren't having anything to do with her. Wasn't that what you said?
I said that.
And are you still saying that to me? That you both don't have anything together?
We have something together, but I don't love her as much as I love you.
Oh, please shut up. See, call Rita again and find out if she has gotten in touch with Joanne. I know she's probably somewhere crying out her eyes because of you.
I didn't plan for any of this to happen to her. None of this is even my fault.
Can you hear yourself? None of this is your fault.
You are the one who opened your mouth and started saying stuff that didn't matter. Why did you even tell her all those stuffs, maybe? Why?
Because I want her to know the kind of man you are. Joanne shouldn't be with a man like you. She should be with someone who loves her and treat her right.
I treated her right. I loved her, Mabel, just like I love you.
You don't know what you want, Simon. See, I am going home. I have a job to attend to and I won't lose it because of you.
You can't leave here unless we find Joanna. You know how she is. She's your friend.
She's my friend, yes. I will sort ourselves out.
Come on, Mabel. You can't leave me all alone here. What am I going to do, Mabel?
Find her by yourself, Simon.
What was that about? What did Simon say?
I can't believe this, Chris. Damn it. Pick up, please. Pick up.
What's happened, Rita? Talk to me. What's wrong? What did he say?
You know Simon was cheating on Joanne.
What? He was cheating on Joanne?
Cut out with the crap, Chris. I know you must have known this all along, and I kept asking you if Simon was good for Joanne.
I don't know nothing about this, Rita. I'm shocked as you are to hear this.
She left the house, and now you can't find her. She's not picking our calls, Chris.
Damn it. Where could she possibly be?
I don't know. But what the hell is wrong with Simon? How could he have done this to her? If he didn't love her in the first place, he could have told her this.
I have no idea that he would cheat on her. He truly loves her. That's for certain.
Hello, Mabel. Are you with Joanne?
No, Rita. You've seen no heart from her. Is that what you are saying?
No, I haven't. But how do you know that she's not responding to our calls?
Simon was cheating on both of us. I just found out today and I spilled it all out to Joanne. She left the house and Simon didn't say anything. It was just quiet.
What? Mabel? Oh my god. I'll call you back, Chris. I'm going to ask you one time. Do you know Simon was cheating on Joanne with Mabel?
I don't know, Mabel. I know nothing about all this.
I have to go now. I'll see you later.
Damn it. Simon, what did you just do?
How did I even sleep off?
Good morning, beautiful. How was your night's rest, my love?
Fred, how did you even sleep off? I thought we were talking and then...
We were talking and then we slept off. I tried to leave, but you kept holding on to me.
I was holding on to you. Are you sure or you are lying?
I am not lying to you, Tonya. I promised you last night that I will never lie to you, and I mean it. I will never lie to you, not for a day.
I don't remember this. I hope I didn't make any promises to you.
You didn't make any promise, but you told me you would give me a chance to redeem myself. Do you remember this?
I don't remember anything we talked about last night.
You were so heartbroken last night, Tonya.
I don't want to talk about last night, Fred. What about the food? Did we eat?
We didn't. You slept off, remember? But I can ask Mabel to make us something to eat, so we can chat over breakfast.
What chat do we still want to have, Fred? We've talked a lot on stuffs.
Stuffs you don't remember. I need this to have the conversations again.
Aren't you going to work today?
We aren't going to work today. We will spend our time together. But that's if it's fine with you. I'm not trying to force you or taking advantage of this whole situation.
I'll think about it, but I'm actually starving. I want to see the food you made last night.
I hope Mabel hasn't cleared the table this morning.
She wouldn't dare do that. I'm going to get breakfast.
We are going to get breakfast together.